I did about 10 more rounds of this stitch, and the next step is I'm going to work a few rounds of double crochets. So this is what it looks like after working 10 more rounds. And then for the edging, I'm going to work a few rounds of double crochets. So to start, I'm going to chain 3 and then work 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 trebles or 4 trebles. Three, 4, and then 5. Then 4 double crochet into the chain 4 space. 1, 2, one double crochet on top of the treble crochet, and then 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 treble crochet. So it's very easy. I'm just going to work 1 double crochet into each stitch around. So I probably work 1 more round of this double crochets. I did my last 4 stitches here, and I'm gonna work a slip stitch on top. So I'm going to repeat doing this for 1 more round. I did about 3 rounds of 1 individual double crochets into every stitch, and I ended up with 80 double crochets in total. Now for the handle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start chaining 2 and then work a double crochet into the next stitch, and then I'm gonna keep working 1 double crochet into every stitch until I have 16 individual double crochets. Now I have 18 plus the first 2 here, so I have 18 double crochets across, and then into the last 2, that's when I'm going to work 2 double crochets together. So into the next stitch, I'm gonna work half finished double crochet. Next is I'm going to pull all 3 loops. Now for row 2, I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm gonna turn, and then into the next stitch I am going to work a double crochet, 1 double crochet into each stitch across, except for the last 2 stitches. Now I am finally into my last 2 stitches here. So take note, this is 2 double crochets together, so it is considered as 1 stitch, and this is the stitch here, and this is the second to the last one. So I'm gonna insert my hook into the next stitch, work a half finished double crochet, yarn over again, and into the last stitch I'm gonna do my half finished double crochet and then pull all 3 loops. So I will keep repeating that until I have about 6 remaining double crochets. Now I just finished 7 rows, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. After the 7th row, that's when I'm going to stop decreasing, and then I will just chain 3, turn, and then work 1 double crochet in each of the remaining stitches. So then I will have 6 double crochets in this row. So now I have 6, and what I will do next is just keep repeating this one to make the strap for this bag. So after chaining 3, turn, work 1 double crochet into each of the next remaining stitches. So I'd probably work like 6 more rows of 1 double crochet in every stitch. So I did 9 rows, and then I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm gonna fasten up, maybe leave a long tail for sewing later. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the other strap, and what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to skip about 20 stitches starting from this one. So I'm gonna count from here until I have 20 skipped double crochets. After skipping 20 double crochets, you're then going to start slip stitching into the 21st stitch, and then chain 2, and then repeat what we have done in the other side. Alright, so I did about 9 rows of 1 double crochet in every stitch, and I have 6 double crochets in every row starting from here, and you can make it longer if you want to. After that, you're going to chain 1 and then fasten off. Just leave a long tail for sewing later. And this is what it looks like. Now, if you think that this part is a bit wide and you want to add a drawstring around this part here, I think it would be much better. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to chain up until I get the length I want to go around this area here. Probably I chained 100. So what I'm gonna do is make a slip knot and then work chains. I think I'm gonna do 100, and later on I'm gonna show you how many chains I have made. I did about 150 chains because I want to make sure that it's not too short or not too long, just enough. So yeah, I think 150 is enough, but you can make adjustments if you want. So after this, I'm going to make it a bit thicker by working slip stitches. So into the next chain, I'm gonna work a slip stitch, and I'm going to slip stitch my way until I get to the last chain. Now if you think that the string is not thick enough, now you could go working one single crochet into every stitch instead if you want it thicker, but I think for me it's already enough, and I'm gonna show you what to do next after working slip stitches until you get to the last chain. I am finally doing my last stitch here, last slip stitch, and after this I'm just going to chain one and then fasten off. After that I am going to sew through the second row of this double crochets, and you can use a needle to go through the stitches. What I'm going to do is insert the string into the needle, and then I'm going to sew through. Maybe I'll work, maybe I'm going to start into the center, so I'm just gonna go through after maybe 4 or maybe 5 double crochets, and then 1 2 3 4 5. So we're like just sewing through until we get back to the center, maybe 5 double crochets apart. Alright, so this is what it looks like. So after that you can add some tassels right here, right on the 2 ends of the strings, and then you can tie a ribbon like that. And also do not forget to join the straps. So what I usually do is this is the right side of the strap. These are both right sides, and I'm going to face them together, and then I'm gonna sew these edges using a whip stitch or a slip stitch. You can add beads to this one instead of adding some tassels. And then we're done. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. I really worked hard in order to show you how it's made, and I would be really very appreciative if you're going to tag me on my Instagram account, SharonLee26, just in case you have made one through this video. Thank you guys so much, and if you're new to my channel, you can check back on my previous videos. I made some bags, purses, and other interesting stuffs that you might want to make in the future. Thank you so much, and have a great day.